Hi guys, I'm Locutus, and welcome back to Star Trek Online. When we left things last, we'd rescued some researchers from the Gorn, and I'd had an ongoing battle with various graphics drivers and all sorts of problems, and we were about to start another mission. So the mission is the Kuvemar. Admiral Quinn turns up and says, a representative from the Klingon Empire has agreed to meet with Miral Paris on Regulus 4. Lieutenant Paris is believed by some Klingons to be the Kuvemar, a saviour figure. That may or may not be the case, but as it means the Klingons are willing to talk peace with Starfleet, we'll take the opportunity to do so. We need to oversee security for the meeting. We have intelligence. There are Klingons who are against any sort of treaty, and we cannot allow them to disrupt the meeting. Go to Regulus 4 and secure the location. Make sure the location is safe. So yeah, we have to go and meet with Miral Paris, who the Klingons, or at least some Klingons, believe is the Kuvemar, which is basically sort of Klingon Jesus. And, or Klingon Messiah, I should say, rather, not to have any sort of religious bias at all. Well, I'm not going to get into my opinion on religion in general here, because religion and politics, two things you shouldn't bring up in a gaming video in my book, because it just leads to flame wars in the comments, But let's just say I don't put much faith in faith. Well, neither do most Klingons, but some of them do. And, Miral Paris, if you're an avid fan of Star Trek, which if you're watching a video about Star Trek Online, you probably are. You probably don't need me to tell you, is the daughter of Tom Paris and B'Elanna Torres in Voyager. And she's like the prophesied sacred savior of the Klingon Empire, or some nonsense like that. So yeah, we're going to go and meet her. Obviously she's a bit older now, and she's in Starfleet, and the Klingons sort of like her, so they're willing to talk to her, but only if she oversees the meeting. Anyway, last time we were having all sorts of fun with my graphics drivers. And apparently I'm not alone in this. From what I've had a bit of a read up on the forums, and it seems basically the latest ATI drivers just don't get on well with Stowe at all for some reason at the moment. I'm sure they'll patch it or the drivers will get fixed. I'm not sure if it's ATI or Cryptics that have the error on their side, but whatever the case, there's two things you can't turn on with the current ATI drivers, or well, for some people anyway, including myself. You can't turn on high quality bloom, you have to leave it on low. And you can't turn on anti-aliasing at all. Otherwise the game just crashes instantly. Now, anti-aliasing is not really a problem, because what you can do is you can go into your actual ATI control panel and you can override the application settings, so the ATI control panel itself will put anti-aliasing, which is what I've done. So even though the game has anti-aliasing turned off, my graphics card's telling it nope and turning it right up to full. So that should make things look a lot prettier than it did last week. Hopefully you won't be all those horrible jaggedy edges. You probably can already see a little bit of difference on the edge of planets and stuff like that, and curvy things. High quality bloom, nothing I can do about that. That's an in-game setting entirely, and if I turn it on, the game crashes. So we'll just have to live without it for now, and we'll have slightly less shiny phasers. But that's not the end of the world. I can live with that. Now, the other thing that we found last week, and in the last episode before that as well, is that when I was on the ground, the frame rate was grinding to a halt. Now, I'm not sure if it's something to do with the way the game is optimized for draw distances, because I've set it up way higher than it used to be when I played this in the old days. So, when we go down to the surface, if it's still playing up, I may tinker with that a little bit to see if the frame rate can be improved, but we'll see. It seems fine in space, and on space it only seems open area, so I'm wondering if it's something to do with terrain rendering or something like that, or view distances. But anyway, here's Tavrel. Captain, sensors indicate several groups of Orion Syndicate ships patrolling near the bloody pirates. I'm trying to contact the surface. I think the Orions are using the communication satellite to boost their comm jamming. We're not going to be able to get through, so I recommend we destroy the Orion ships in orbit here. That should help open up communication. Okay, so blow up the Orions, I guess. Full impulse power, well, not actually full impulse, we're just going to go to regular impulse speed. We're level 8 now anyway, as you can see up there in the top left. which means we're nearly at Lieutenant Commander, and then we get a new ship. A couple more missions, so a couple more episodes for you guys. There's a cruiser. Hoping to have their shields down by the time the torpedo hit them. Tractor beams, eh? Let's turn sideways on. Shield reinforcement. Get my rear phasers in on this. Worth remembering in this that you can, you know what I haven't done actually, I just realised, is equipped anything from our last mission. Let's see what we got. We got a Type 2 phaser array, which would be a tiny damage improvement over our current phasers, but our retrofit phasers are the blue TOS phasers with the cool sound effects, so we're keeping those. We have a 0-point quantum chamber, which would increase quantum torpedo damage, but we're not using quantum torpedoes, so there's no point in fitting that. We've got a shield emitter, amplifier, console in there. That's a graviton emitter. No. Don't think any of that stuff is of any benefit to us whatsoever. And we're sticking with all the TOS stuff for now, so yep, let's carry on with the battle. We can go to full impulse for a second here. Again, the thing to remember is if you're using full impulse, drop out of full impulse before you engage to give you time for your energy levels to normalize, as you can see there. Full strength photon volley should do for all. Whatever you can say about Star Trek Online, you can't fault the sound effects. They got the sound design right in this game. It just sounds like Star Trek, doesn't it? And have a torpedo. Let's go and deal with the last cruise over there, because we're going to put a tractor on us again. He's nearly in range anyway, so we're not going to go to full impulse. We'll keep our weapons fully charged. Here. Phasers here. Probably before he turns around. Because he has weak shields. So we balance our shields. Forward shields are getting a little bit weak there. No more contacts on scanners, sir. Captain, I have made contact with Lieutenant Miral Paris on the surface. She is our Starfleet liaison for the peace conference.
This is Lieutenant Miral Paris requesting immediate assistance. Klingons and Orions have beamed in and taken hostages.
We're ready to beam down. Give me a status report. This is new. They've actually overhauled this mission a bit. There wasn't voice recording before, and I think they might have actually got someone who sounds quite like her. Oh yeah, you do see Miral Paris as an adult in one episode, which is, of course, Voyager Endgame, where you see the future.
I only just barely escaped myself. Beam down to my coordinates. This area should be safe.
Now this mission, I'll say right up now, used to be another one that was tedious and took hours of just fighting loads of Klingons on the ground in sloggy, boring ground combat. I remember reading now, they apparently overhauled this mission, and it's supposedly a lot better. They've actually apparently overhauled a lot of the early missions of the game, so, you know, a lot of this stuff I'm playing through here, I've not actually played through in this incarnation before, so we'll see. Oh dear. It's chugging. Oh, it's chugging bad. Wow, that's jittery. Okay, we're going to play with the graphics settings before we go any further on this, so hold that thought, guys. I know this is boring for you, but okay, what if we turn shadows off? Does that make any difference? Not at all. So shadows can go back to medium because shadows are pretty. What if we turn world detail distance down to low? That seems to help. Terrain detail distance down to minimum. Turn depth of field off. Nope, that makes no difference. And character detail distance down to minimum. Lighting quality. What if we turn dynamic lighting off? Nope, none of that seems to make any difference. So I'll put these back to medium, because it doesn't actually seem to be making a jot of difference. Turn off high detail objects, see if that makes any. That was it. So yeah, it's all this grass texture they've put everywhere. That's... Yeah, what happens if we show more detailed world? Yep. Okay, so it'll make the game much less pretty, but it'll also make the game playable, so we're going to have to do without the grass.
I'm ready to assist you.
Okay, so ask questions. We can ask Miral a load of questions, but she'll pretty much tell us, you know, what we already know about her from Voyager and things like that. I'm not going to go through all that. If you want to do so on your own time, obviously feel free. The game, like I said, is free to play, so try it yourself. Really, seriously do. If you're enjoying these, download the game and have a go.
You're here just in time. A group of Klingon operatives is attempting to sabotage the peace conference. They're planting explosive charges throughout the grounds, and they have Orion Syndicate forces as backup. There are Federation security forces here on Regulus 4.
We need to get
but
the
they're
ambassadors to
outnumbered and
safety. Shut up, Miral.
We can't free the diplomatic team from the embassy until the grounds are secure. Stopping the Klingons and deactivating those explosives are our top priorities. Only then can we get into the embassy.
Okay, we've got to go defuse the spatial charges.
I'm ready.
Okay, so she's going to follow us. Let's, I'm not sure if our tricorders actually point at the right thing. So yeah, like I said, this mission's been overhauled. It used to be an awful lot of running around very wide areas with lots of big fights. This already looks infinitely better. Because I've got to this point without having had to fight at least 7 different fights already. Let's take out these Klingons. Oh, it's Orions, isn't it? Oh, my crew in their TOS uniforms are so awesome. Oh, there's more Klingons over here. Oh, wait, hang on, there's a guy on the ground here. Let's medic him, yep. Go, new flanking team. Any bombs here to defuse? Nope, guess not. Let's carry on then. Oh, I saw some Klingon transporters over there. Don't know if I covered it in a previous episode when we talked about ground combat, but you do actually get a damage bonus for using the zoom, the sort of sights here, and you take that reduced range damage if you... Oh, there's a spatial charge. Oh, plasma grenade. Oh, actual Klingons here. More dangerous than these Orion thugs. The crew healing me there. Let's defuse the charge here. Ooh! This is new. How do I know which one it is? Got the orange wire. Got the green wire. Got the red wire. Okay, that was a lucky guess. I'm not sure if there's a specific order you have to do that, because yeah, there's a little puzzle now you have to do in disarming the bombs, apparently. So, what's this guy on? Nope. There's Chris. More Klingons? Oh, no, I spoke too soon. It is still a fairly big ground sluggy map, but at least they've made the map look a bit more like a Federation colony, and... leave my Vulcan friends alone. Go over here and defuse this. Orange. Green. Red. The red. Green. Red. Okay. So that's how that works. If you get it wrong, a bunch of Klingons boom in. So it is literally trial and error. Okay, so this one seems to be green is safe. Nope. Orange. Red. Red, orange, disarm bomb. Okay, that one went a bit buggy there. I'm not sure what happened there exactly, if I did that right or if it just glitched, but either way, the bomb is disarmed. Ooh, more Klingons. I should use my abilities more. They actually do boost my damage quite a bit. So what do we actually got here? We've got medical tricorder, just heals. We've got tricorder scan, that does a general debuff on the target. And we've got mental discipline, which is... oh yeah, it just breaks me out of stasis effects, basically. Do I have any other abilities at the moment? Nope, only the one bar. And I don't think I have any other stuff yet. Nope, and that's just my officer's abilities, which are all on auto-cast up there. Oh, there's another colonist we can heal over here. I think there's an accolade again for healing all these guys, but... hey, have they updated it so everyone's wearing the right uniforms now? Oh, they have, kind of. Miral's wearing the... everyone had a bunch of sort of weird uniforms when the game first came out, but they've sort of updated it to have like a standard Starfleet uniform for the 25th century now, which I like. It's that kind of variant on Deep Space Nine Voyager with the black uniform, the grey shoulders, and sort of a coloured stripe, like Miral's wearing there. And that is basically the uniform I'm going to make for my characters once we're past this whole sort of original series ship thing, I think. But let's carry on and defuse the rest of the bombs. There's another one. This is already such an enormous improvement on the original mission, just for the sheer amount. I know I've said this a number of times already, but if this was the original playthrough... okay, let's try the red wire first on this one. And then the green wire. And the orange wire. Red, green, orange. Okay, this bomb defusing mechanic seems to be a little bugged, but if you just mash all the buttons it seems to work. So we're going with the ancient and very logical Vulcan method of cut random wires till it all works. No, you're gonna die. Congratulations, you're healed. And, ooh, I like that building up there with the Federation symbol on top of it. That was new. They've redone the architecture on this colony and it just looks cooler now. Ooh, bunch of Orions over there. Are they guarding a bomb? You know, we might as well take it out. It doesn't take long, does it? Especially now I've remembered I have that debuff ability that just lowers all their damage resistance, and they just drop like flies at that point. If I were to fire that first. Another colonist. I'm not actually sure if you get XP for that even, or if it's just an accolade. The accolades themselves I think do give you a little bit of XP, but yeah, we found out what was causing the slowdown on the open world maps, which is nice. So yeah, if you're having that issue yourself, especially if you're running on an older machine, mine's starting to show its age a little bit. High detail objects, grass and things like that, turn them off, and got him. Carry on looting everything. Bomb defused. I have to talk to Paris.
I'm ready to assist you.
What do you reckon we do now?
My tricorder shows no more spatial charges in the surrounding area. I'll stay here and help with the relief efforts.
What is next, Lieutenant?
Just before you beamed down, the leader of the Klingons, Captain Kirk, entered the embassy and took the Federation diplomatic team hostage. He says he is waiting for a worthy adversary. Think you're up to the task?
So yeah, enter the embassy and rescue the Federation diplomats.
I'm ready to assist you.
And this would be the embassy right here. I wonder, is there anything up there? Yeah, I'm sure we'll have to go back there later if it wants us to. Let's go inside. Nice flags. Into the embassy we go. So, ship scanners indicate 4 Federation diplomats inside. They appear to be guarded by numerous Klingons. I recommend you defeat all Klingon guards near a diplomat before beaming them up to avoid any unfortunate transporter mishaps. We wouldn't want to rescue the Klingons by mistake. Defeat the Klingon guards and rescue. Yeah. Basically, my transporter crew are incompetent idiots who can't tell a Klingon life sign from a Federation one. So, eat it, Klingons. Uh-oh, Swordmasters. These guys actually hit quite hard, because they get in melee, they pull out batleths. Yes, they normally pull out batleths. They used to pull out batleths and wail on you. And melee attacks in this game bypass your shields, so yeah, they do. The animation went funny because it didn't work properly, but they were hitting me. So note in my top left there, I took a bunch of health damage there without taking any... That, however, went pretty well. I think the diplomats are through here. What is that? I'll bring it. I can live with a grenade or two. What is this thing? I thought it was a kind of device, but I think it's just art. Well, there's a Federation diplomat. Let's beam you up. Any more diplomats in here? Nope, let's get out of here then. Let's go over the other side. Wartargs. Squeal, piggies, squeal! Yeah, I know, the ground combat in this game still sucks. It's better than it used to be, but... you basically just run in and mash the shoot button. Let's loot these containers. Beam this guy up. I'll see you get accommodation for this. Pride is an emotional response. A Dahar Master. Oh, let's phaser the hell out of him. guy's packing a wallop. Put the batleth down. Nice try. What's this? Thoron particles. Those are all for crafting. Now, I've not really touched the new crafting system. Maybe we'll get into that at some point, but for now, on with the rescuing of more diplomats. And can we sit on these? I'm curious if they've added if they've added, like, interactive chairs at these Federation conference tables. No. So yeah, let's go out of here. Or walk through the door after it opens. Oh. Clayton's right in the doorway. That was easy. Grab the loot canister. Oh, Cardassian Tespar egg. And oh, we got another Daha Master over there. There's some more loot over here as well, though. We'll grab first before we aggro him. It is a good day to die, for you. They're tough, these guys. Let's get some flanking shots in them. That went better. Let's beam out the last diplomat. Klingon Ambassador Cass tried to help. He beamed up to his ship when we got overwhelmed. Return to your ship and defeat the Klingons? Okay, Captain. Sensors indicate several Klingons in the area. There may also be additional ships cloaked in the area. This could be a full-scale invasion fleet, sir. Transporters are standing by for your command. Okay, energize. Get us back up there, and we will go forth and kick bottom. Captain Cyrek, Klingon ships are decloaking and locking weapons. Yeah, birds of prey, eh? Lots of birds of prey. Not so many birds of prey anymore, though. They're cloaking and decloaking. Made the very silly mistake of decloaking and dropping the shields right next to the ship in the process of exploding. Today is a good day to die. Oh, here comes a Katinga. Is it just on its own, or has it got friends? Weapon efficiency. hailed by the Klingon ship. The ship just exploded. You fight well, Lieutenant. Not as well as a Klingon. We have no equals in battle. I am Ambassador Cass of the Klingon Empire. I wish to meet with the Kuvama of Regulus. However, another of the Empire's ambassador, Bavet, leads a noble house that is enemy of my family. Bavet has used this opportunity to plot my death. He is behind the attack on your diplomats, and will pay for his dishonorable treachery with blood. Bavet travels here from Kronos in his flagship. He will be here any second, Lieutenant, and we will fight him together. Kapla! Help Ambassador Cass defeat Bavat's flagship. Okay then. Let's take out the birds of prey first. So there's one of his flagship. Ambassadors flying, you see that? It's a boat of prey. Oh, that's another container. Kuvama has a lie. The Klingon Emperor will not be beholden to a Starfleet officer. Well, I actually inclined to respect their opinion there, but here is Admiral Bavat. Can't see from here what he's flying. Is it a Negvar or something? Yeah, I think it's a Negvar. Oh. Is he standing down? Oh, he is. It seems you have won this time, Lieutenant Cyrek, but there will be no peace between the Klingon Empire and your Federation. So who is the real winner here? Me, because I won. The end. Our fight is just beginning, Lieutenant. I look forward to our next meeting. Yeah. Honourably running away, eh, Bavat? It appears Bavat has fled, Captain. At least we were able to unravel this plot and save Lieutenant Paris. She's apparently more important to the Klingon Empire than she realizes. Okay, let's leave the system then. And then we'll hail Starfleet to report in. Lieutenant Paris is reviled by some Klingons and practically worshipped by others. It's difficult situation, but she does the best she can. I'm glad you are there to help. We get a bunch of XP. We get a new deflector dish, which is pretty much the same dish we've already got, actually. So, and stabilizing core Mark 2. And a warp core, which is identical to the one we already have. So, yep, no need to use any of those.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
But next mission is Treasure Trading Station. We will pick that up next time, though. I've been Locutus. If you enjoyed the video, please do subscribe and like and comment and all that good stuff. And hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Cheers!